All right, episode 69 of the 580 show. We're back. The normal cast of characters, and we got a new guy to introduce, Mr. Nick Ferrantino. Clap it up, boys. Clap it up for Nick.
What's up, boys? What's up?
Welcome. Long time. It's like when people call into sports talk radio and say first time, long time. That's you today.
Yep. How you doing? Keep it moving.
So Nick trains at our gym, good buddy of all of us, especially Frawley introduced us to him. So Nick, you did your first strongman show, Ohio's Strongest Goal. What was that, like end of October? And I think we've talked about you a couple times. We're going to get into why we're having you on this episode here in a second. Anything you guys want to introduce Nick to? Pretty standard, boring guy. No offense, just a simple guy. One of my good friends now, but
likes the Marvel movies.
Boring, 6'5", 320-pound dude you'll ever meet.
yeah, definitely our biggest member at the gym. But yeah, good buddy now. Listens to the podcast religiously every week. I'm glad to have him on.
He might be
Nick,
our biggest fan.
Yeah, welcome, Nick. This is like when we added Frawley too.
I am glad to be here.
Well, we're glad to have you, buddy. So let's go into the challenge for next week. Okay, we got a lot to accomplish. Let's try to make good, concise, clear points. We got a banger YouTube video coming for you guys. I'm really excited. Okay, so our friends at Simple Nutrition Meals are sponsoring a YouTube video for us and giving out a cash prize for the winner. So what we're going to do next Saturday, which let me just get the date correct because this releases on the 10th. So on April 16th, we will be participating in an eating challenge versus each other. And on hopefully, if Dante, we can go through all this stuff. It's going to be a lot of footage to go through. Hopefully the 20th, which is actually 420, which is funny, but that's going to be our release date. Our goal to put out the video 420. So what we're going to do is each man's going to have a camera. They're going to vlog a full day of eating. So it's going to start at 6 a.m. our clock. It's going to end at 10 p.m. our clock. It's going to be eat as many calories as you possibly can in that window. And what we're doing the podcast this week for, we're going to kind of get all our ground rules set. We're going to ask any listeners, if you're listening and you think there's a rule we don't go over or a speed bump we may run into, something we're a gang of dummies, so there's something we may miss, just comment on the YouTube video, please. It'll probably help us and save us a big argument in 2 weeks from now. The winner is going to get $100 cash. So little payout. We'll definitely pay back for hopefully most of the food you ate that day. So fun little video. We're going to also, after the explanation, I want you guys to comment in the video what the Vegas gambling odds would be. Like, who do you guys think the favorite is to win? Who do you guys think the least favorite is? We're going to go through some statistics, a little tail of the tape. What do you guys think? I'm actually really excited for this video.
I'm the biggest underdog by a long stretch.
I don't know. We're going to add a stipulation for you. You may become the favorite.
There is a stipulation that benefits Riley. That is very good.
Okay, so can I just say
just get into it?
Yeah,
let's go.
Yeah. Okay, so Riley is Riley is one of my best friends on earth. I've known him my whole life.
Here comes the butt.
Yep.
One of the worst eaters of all time. Like, that's not really a knock. Like, I mean, it's not that cool to like want to eat a lot. Riley's just not a big eater. Historically, a big, like, I know like my buddies are listening right now cracking up because Riley is a historically big eyes over how his actual belly is. Like, we would go to Steak and Shake at like 3 a.m. Riley would order like 2 or 3 meals and eat like a half of one and just give the rest to our buddy Jimmy. And he would just eat for free every time we went. So yeah. Riley's a historically bad eater. So what we're going to do, so for the other 4 of us, myself, Dante, Frawley, Nick, alcohol or liquids like pop, Coke, Coors Light, beer, anything at all, any liquid is not going to count as a calorie.
Is that protein powders and stuff too?
No, that's what I was getting into. So
okay.
That's a good point. So protein powders, I say count. What do you guys say?
I agree.
Fine with that.
I don't really
I-
care.
Yeah.
I don't
I
have
feel
any,
like-
but
I feel like dairy should count too.
Yeah. So I think like the only thing I'm trying to get away from is like putting in like a half a gallon of olive oil and
Yeah,
just
right.
like you know what I mean? Like just biting a bullet and just fucking up your stomach, but like you
I
will
would,
in the
I would
count.
say there's an honor code that none of us
Yeah.
would do something like that.
I'm going to get into that too,
Yeah.
but that's a great point, Riley. A lot of this is going to be honor code, and we're going to get in. Someone remind me in a few when we circle back around to go over like the videotaping like standards, what we're going to expect. But a lot of it's going to be honor code. I mean, if you cheat in this, you're kind of just a loser anyway, to be honest. So,
Big
but
time.
I think like as when I say liquid, I mean pot, beer, and like dress, like not dressings, but like cooking oils, I guess,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
olive oil,
Yeah.
canola.
I'm cool with ranch.
Yeah, like,
if
I
somebody wants
think
to load up on ranch, do it. You're gonna
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I think if it's a dressing on an actual food, I think that should count for sure.
right.
But like, if I say, and I want your guys' feedback, I'll go to Nick for this one. So like, if we
Okay.
get like, say I get like 2 scoops of whey protein and like a couple blueberries and peanut butter and like I don't know, freaking a Pop-Tart, and I put it in a blender with water. And does that count for my calories? I think that should.
Yes,
Mhm.
absolutely. I think that's
If
fair.
you're willing to do that, then sure.
So,
Yeah.
so how do we draw the line? Like no pot, cooking oil, or beer for us 4.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Gatorade, no Gatorade.
No Gatorade.
Anything it's like a sugar loaded drink.
Now, does
really-
my carb powder at the gym that day count?
Sure. I'm fine with it.
I mean, it's part of your normal diet, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Using
agree.
it for the gym, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
know what I mean?
yeah. I just want to get I want to get as much. And
But,
I
okay, how
I'd say
about
as
this?
long as you don't abuse it. Maybe
As
like
long-
maybe like the
the
serving
only-
size.
Yes, the only carb powder that you can use is for your training session. That's fair.
okay.
Because
Fair
it's part of
enough.
your
Because
routine. That's normal.
We're doing it on a strongman Saturday.
Right.
So like I'm not gonna
Yeah.
like not have my carb powder, but I would like it to count because I have it every training session anyway. So myself, Dante, Frawley, Nick, I feel like we got a pretty good understanding. We're gonna be gentlemen about it. I mean, I know I would like to blend up like a protein shake if I'm trying to get in as much calories as possible. But pot, beer, cooking oils, no go. Riley can count beers for his calories
Yes.
to put him back in the race.
Yes.
Riley,
I would be out from the beginning, especially because
yeah,
you said it starts at 6 a.m. I said I don't know who we is, but
yeah.
I will not be starting.
Riley has his MedRx
I will
at
be.
9:55 in the lobby of the gym before Strongman Saturday.
Mhm.
So I think that at least puts Riley back into the race. I mean, Riley's a Saturday night guy for sure.
10 p.m. is gonna be a hard
Got to be
cutoff.
before 10 p.m.
Oh, dude, that's no problem for that guy. So I mean, Big Iron City. How many calories, Riley, are in an Iron City? Or are you still in a
96.
war against them?
yeah, I've officially denounced them. The quality's gone downhill, so I'm not officially Miller Lite guy.
Miller Lite.
How many are in a Miller Lite?
96.
Okay, so what's a realistic Saturday night for you? I mean, you're subconsciously or consciously going to be pushing a little bit more, right? Because you want to win. Always good to do this like 6 weeks out from a strongman comp too, to drink as much as you can. But how many do you think like an average Saturday night is for you, like realistically?
I mean, it obviously depends when I start.
Yeah, like when you're active.
Definitely more than 10. I don't know what the actual number is,
Oh,
but
dude, way
So
more.
if he-
I was
if
gonna
he-
say-
If
it's not like
if
I'm
he
drinking.
drink-
That's not like I'm drinking a case by myself,
If he drinks 20, that's 1,920 calories.
yeah. But I mean,
which isn't that much. And if you're drinking a lot, like if I'm drinking a lot, I usually don't eat.
see, I'm the opposite. Like if I drink, I want to eat.
yeah.
I
I
mean, like
usually finish the
I'll
night
pick
eating.
like snacks. Or
Like
something,
I'm
but
just telling people, like,
I'm not eating a big meal while I'm drinking.
Riley eats like a bird. Like he really does. Like he's like
Might not look like it, but
rarely gets down a dozen wings in a sitting, like that kind of guy. So, I
it's gonna be
mean,
tough.
I like this. Put him back in the mix.
I mean, we did the ice cream challenge at Newford, and that didn't go well for me.
Yeah, you came in third out of third. You podiumed.
Yeah.
But so what? So okay. So those rules are clear. Go
No
ahead. Paul.
throwing up.
Yeah.
that's
If
next.
you
good,
throw
yeah.
up, you're disqualified. No
If you-
losing calories.
Yep.
No, well, if you eat more, no. If you throw up, you are DQ'd.
Agreed
Period.
100%. Now,
Agreed.
what if I throw up at like 10:10?
Doesn't matter. It's past due.
I don't know.
I think you should have to. I think you should have to
I-
make it into the next calendar day.
Yeah,
I was gonna
midnight.
say 11.
Like we're 2 hours away, so give a 2-hour window.
You gotta make it to midnight.
Yeah, I like that.
That's fair.
Is that
okay,
good?
That's fair.
That's also an honor code thing. So if
That's a
anybody's
big
throwing
honor
up
code.
freaking 11:30, then y'all
Well, half of you guys will be asleep by then anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna be out at like 10:07.
If I eat as much food as we're talking about, I'm gonna be out. Yeah.
I'm gonna shut that GoPro off and roll over in my own drool and just go to bed.
Just wake up with
So-
the worst stomach ache in your life.
Right.
Everyone's gonna have MyFitnessPal.
Right.
So
Yep.
we all need to use the same tracking app. Okay.
Can you follow people on there? Is it like social media
Yes.
kind of?
Can we
Yes.
can someone look into if we can make like a group on there?
I'll look into it. I know you can
Okay.
add friends.
Yeah, see, well, even if they're, I mean, I'm just using MyFitnessPal as an example. If there's a better app, I'm fine to use whatever app.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if one
We
of
could
these
do
apps
like a-
wants to
we could do
nut
like
up
a-
and-
Google Sheets thing too, maybe if we could figure
My
that out.
fitness pal works. Don't make it more complicated than
and
it
if
needs
one
to be.
if MyFitnessPal wants to nut up and sponsor the challenge, I mean, we'll, if they want to help us out, we'll gladly take it. But honestly, thank you. I mentioned it briefly, but thank you to Simple Nutrition Meals. We'll get into more talking about them in the video actually, so be sure to tune in for that. But they're the ones sponsoring this whole eating challenge, and I think it'll be a good example of why you need to meal prep. I think it'll be a very good job, and why having someone meal prep for you is a lot easier. But
So question with the tracking. So like let's say Dante goes out for Chinese because he thinks that's going to help his calories. How do we standardize on tracking those
good
meals?
question.
I
Right?
was
Like,
gonna bring
yeah.
a scale and just weigh everything out.
I think
think
that's
that's
crazy, kind of.
What if you don't have a scale?
Yeah, that's
I'll
what I'm
give you one.
saying.
You know?
But like,
I have
what
two.
I wonder if we can find like generic, like General Tso's meals, like a standard like Chinese serving, or like how we would do it. Because I was thinking about like, what if I go to like say Mario's in Beaver, right, and I get
Right.
like a pizza.
Right.
Like, how do I track Mario's pizza?
you can look on their website and see if they have nutrition facts. I feel like that's the first step
Yeah,
because a lot of them
Sprouts,
do have it.
Sprouts has all their meals on MyFitnessPal now.
Right. Okay.
Nice.
And can you do it
That's-
like if someone's created a meal before? Like you can like search food and it'll come up.
Yes.
So
So if anybody's ever checked that before, it'll be there.
yeah,
To be honest, I'm
hoping-
fine if you like find like a generic version, like a similar version. Like if you
Yeah.
can find like
But
a
how are you
piece-
gonna know how much you ate exactly?
I don't know, maybe there'll be like a diameter or something like extra. I don't know.
If I'm buying a pizza, I'm finishing a pizza.
But like, if you
So
buy,
one
I'm saying
whole
like a
pizza.
Chinese buffet,
Yeah.
like a Chinese buffet.
but like,
or
if you
finishing
buy
the
a
whole
pizza,
buffet.
you're probably gonna buy like Domino's or Pizza Joe. Like that'll be on MyFitnessPal.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Like I see what like the it's a good question because I thought about that too. Like, what if I go to China House in Beaver and it's never been?
How about that's part of the challenge? If you can't track it, then that's on you.
That's kind of
I feel like
If you look up the food before you eat. If it's not there, then
that's
go
kind
find
of
something
that's
else.
kind of adds a good
no,
element.
because we're doing other things on honor code. I feel like we can do this on honor code too.
Let
I
me
think it
see.
just makes it too difficult to be accurate, though.
Yeah.
Like
I
I
mean,
legit plan on weighing every single grain of rice at the Chinese buffet if I have to.
like
That's so absurd.
That's so much work for last
That's so
place.
absurd.
For last place, yeah, okay, buddy.
so they have. We'll have to talk a little bit offline about like how we want to do the Chinese stuff. I mean, if someone has suggestions for what we're not considering and we're being stupid about it, let us know. But yeah, I don't know. That's gonna be one thing we're gonna have a decent amount of time still to figure this out because we have over a week still.
Yeah.
If Dante's eating like his nationals prep, we don't have anything to worry about anyway.
Oh no,
You know what I mean?
he's gonna get nervous.
He's gonna miraculously lose 20 pounds and say, I don't know how it happened.
True. So so let's get in. So I have 2 GoPros. Dante has a GoPro and a camera, and I have a vlogging camera as well. So everyone has everyone I know, and I know Carson has that camera too, Dante. That may be better quality than mine if we want to use that.
Yeah, he'll probably let us use it.
Yeah, he will. But everyone will have their own individual camera. Okay. So this is my thoughts. Okay. We're going to have a crap ton of footage to go through for this video. So even getting it out by Wednesday, I'm sure will be a grind. And I don't want the video to be like really super long. Like, I don't want it to be like a 45-minute documentary. I want it to be like good, quick, funny, but like a lot of funny and good stuff captured.
Yeah, like in my eyes, what I'm thinking is like, it just takes like little portions throughout the day of each of our perspectives and like kind of like pieces them together.
And I like when you that's good, Dante. And then like I like when like you check in, like, we're checking in for Frawley's like third meal. I kind of in my mind, I have it like planned out as like, you remember Live PD? Was anyone a Live PD guy?
Yeah.
And they used to buzz around. They're like, oh, we're over here in this town in Kansas. And now we're in Oklahoma. Like, oh, we're going over here to Riley's fourth beer meal. And we're going to Dante up here for his fourth meal. Like, I like that like buzz around. And like when you have like a big meal or something, you like drop like the nutrition facts, like from MyFitnessPal, like a screenshot and have it like by the person's face.
It'd be like Nick sweating on the toilet, like I can't do this anymore.
And we can do like I want everyone to be creative and like, have little check-ins even when you're not eating. Like, more footage the better. And I'll get a SD card for everyone, so we're working with a full SD card. But this is what I'm going back to. Sorry, I got a little off track. But when you're eating a meal, I think, to be fair, and you guys tell me what you think, you need to film a short snippet of your beginning of your meal, whether it's like cooking and it's finished, and then like halfway through the meal, and then once the meal's finished. Now, once again, that's going to be honor code. But however, like I said, I mean, we're all pretty good friends. If you cheat on this, I kind of just think you're a loser. And if I find out you cheat, I just lose respect for you. But I think you should have to have like the beginning, middle, and end check-ins. What do you guys think about that?
I agree.
Even if it's just like 2-3 seconds, I'm fine with that.
I don't need to see. I don't need to see eating an entire meal.
This isn't an ASMR video. We're just
I don't, but like I also do want, like, by the end of the video, I do want to have some like funny footage of like Frawley struggling on his like sixth meal, like talking a little bit. I don't want it to be like, hey, yeah, here's my sixth meal and then end. Like, I want us to get a little bit creative too, but I'm definitely go with that. Like, I don't want Dante to be going through literally 30 hours of footage, like wanting to kill himself, like, but a little, I just have some instincts, film good stuff, be quick with meals when it's just being boring. But I don't want you to have to film like a 27-minute meal at your kitchen table with you just sweating bullets trying to finish a bowl of rice.
Yeah.
Like, so a little bit of give and take there for sure.
Riley, you got to film you getting the MedRx bar.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be Riley's. We're gonna literally be like 3,000 calories in, and Riley's gonna be having 180 calorie MedRx.
400. 400. Not bragging.
That's one honey bun, dude. You're already under.
Now, what else do you guys foresee us like with the challenge? What else do you guys want to talk about with the actual challenge?
I feel like we covered a lot. I mean, we have like, are there any other stipulations that anybody has where it's like, this is off the table?
I'm trying
like,
to think.
Like for 100%, the throw up is out. If you throw up, you're done. Does anybody else
besides Riley?
Nick, go ahead.
I think one thing that'd be interesting is if we all weighed ourselves before we started eating, and then weighed ourselves when we were done.
I like that, Nick.
Just to kind of see what happened.
Yeah, when you wake up, weigh yourself that morning. I like that.
On camera.
Yeah, on camera. That's a good one. Make sure you do it on camera. That's a good one, Nick. I'm actually gonna add that to our challenge notes right now. That's just a funny little bit extra, like to weigh yourself at like 6 and then 10.
I'm just gonna say that $100 is gonna be the best Easter gift I ever got. So
I really want to emphasize, like, if you're listening, I'm sure we're forgetting stuff. It's very easy. Comment down below and please let us know what we're missing, or even just shoot us a DM, text me, whatever, be like, hey, bozos, you guys are not thinking about this. It's going to be an issue. I'm sure there's something like that we may run into. So let us know, because we want to make this video. I really think this is going to be a banger one. And we're trying to grow the YouTube, trying to put out more than just like the podcast and like event videos, trying to really get like every couple of weeks, like a funny, good video out there. So, yeah, let us know what else you guys want to see. But
Also, if someone has like a funny rule or something that they want us to do and we all agree upon, like if that we want to do it, like we could add something in.
mm-hmm.
Someone has a good comment.
Like showing your belly after the meal.
Or like 1 hour is like the game breaker hour, where like the 7 to 6 like happy hour, like liquids are allowed, like something like that, like a power up hour.
Just Frawley's pounding 2 liters of Coke.
Probably just drink 6 liters of Coke. But like, yeah, something interesting like that. That's funny. It adds an element to it where, it gets you guys engaged. I like
That'd be kind of cool. I kind of like that. The
Dude,
power hour.
a game breaker.
Yeah,
Just
like
literally.
Like, let's say, I don't know, dude, like let's say 7 or 8 o'clock, like when you're already had like a whole day's worth, and it's like, look, man, you want to do it, but like you're already going to be in pain.
Yeah.
So
I might put you under too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So let us know, is the game breaker on or off?
That's kind of, I kind of dig it. I kind of dig it.
One more thing before we move on. I know we talked about liquids. Are milkshakes legitimate?
Yeah, because it's dairy.
Yes.
Yeah.
They gotta
Dairy?
be.
Okay.
They gotta be.
Yeah, if you want to feel full for the whole day, go for it.
Nope.
Dairy is so
God.
hard on your stomach. If you want to fill up on dairy, go ahead.
Look,
Dude, that's like a
Nick's
finisher.
gonna
at
buy one of those
at
15 bags of string
9:55,
cheese.
dude.
You got to hold it down for 2 hours after that.
I was
Okay,
food
so-
coma.
so let's go through the tail of the tapes. I'll start, and then we'll go Dante, Frawley, Riley, Nick. Okay. So tail of the tapes, fighter 1. Josh Hendrickson. I'm 5'9" and a quarter. I'm 180 pounds, and I'm gonna win. Go ahead, Dante.
It's Dante Anthony Petrella Jr. I'm 6 foot. I'm 255 pounds. And I'm ready to eat.
Nice.
Go ahead, Frawley.
Frawley, 6'2".
No first name.
No, I don't have a first name. I'm 6'2", about 335 pounds. And every eating contest I've ever entered, I've won. So y'all are in for trouble.
Riley.
It's just facts.
Riley Flynn, 5'10" or 5'11", and anywhere between 225 and 230. Just depends what day and what time it is. Who knows what I ate that day? And I'm gonna lose by a lot, but whatever.
Okay.
Nick Fiorentino, 6'5", 3+, depending on the
3+.
day. And
So-
I've never lost an eating contest.
I've never
I-
been in any.
Well, now.
Oh, besides the ice cream one.
I've never lost one either.
Till now.
I've only lost one.
How many
Just 'cause
eating
somebody
contests have you
cheated.
guys been in?
You're-
I've been
Oh,
in, like,
actually,
one ever.
0.
lost-
I've been in 0.
I lost to the establishment in one.
Yeah, I lost the one. It was a talk rating contest, and they said no standing, and the guy ended up standing. But they still gave it to him.
Unbiased, if you can't choose yourself to win, who do you guys think will win and why? Nick, go ahead.
I think Josh wins. And because I sat next to him when we ate steaks that I didn't think we could eat. And this dude put it down easy. So that's my choice.
Riley? Thank you, Nick.
I've seen Josh eat a fuck ton before, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Frawley. Just because he's used to tracking this shit too, and like really like caring about how many calories he eats. So I feel like he has an advantage there.
This guy gets it.
Frawley?
Nicholas. I've seen that boy eat. That's it.
Dante?
I go with Nick. He told me stories of his past.
See, I'm torn between the 3 big boys, but like I'm gonna say Dante, because if you have the analogy of like a puppy, like a low brain cell puppy that just will eat until they're sick, like they don't know how to turn it off. That's how I picture Dante. So I picture just literally putting like 20 pounds of food in front of them and then just sitting at a table for 8 hours and just never stop. Like I can picture it. So And if we have a game breaker hour, I can see him doing some literally disgusting. We should have a side bet for. I really like the weight thing. We should have like a little gentleman's like side bet for whoever gains the most weight.
I can
Yeah.
gain a lot of water weight.
Yeah,
That's
but
the way.
That's
you don't
true.
want water. I think Riley's selling himself short though, because if he has a big Saturday night, like okay,
Riley goes on an absolute bender. We're done.
it doesn't a bender for you and I for all he's another
Yeah.
Saturday night. If Riley goes on a bender, he's definitely winning.
That's what I mean.
Like definitely.
He's
If
gonna
it's a-
he's
if
gonna get a
it's
lot
like-
of footage.
Yeah, if it's like an end up at Roberts type night, like Riley has a chance. But there also is the level of like
But it's
Riley-
only till 10.
It has to be before 10. That matters.
I'm telling you, Riley starts drinking about 2.
Sure, but
That's
when
8
you talk
hours.
about a bender, you expect a bender to go till like 4 a.m.
Oh well, he's not going to stop.
Right.
The
But
time.
none of those calories after that
Yeah,
count.
the time. Yeah, but
And then if you
2 to
puke at
10.
Roberts at
I
midnight,
think
it's
my
game
my
over.
time window should be different than you guys.
No,
No,
we're already giving you too many advantages.
nope.
2 to 10.
Not
is
an
like-
advantage.
listen, but there also is that level of like Riley could just be the guy that like he leaves the gym on Strongman Saturday and just forgets about it. Like he just doesn't clock one thing. There's a good chance if you're listening that Riley won't be in the YouTube video. Like there's a good chance that he doesn't film one thing. Like there's a I would put it at like a 60-40 that he's not in the video because he forgets to do it. And
I'll
the
be there.
the Fliniets will be livid if you're not in it.
I'll be there. It won't be good, but I'll be there. I'll clock out at probably about 2,600 calories.
No.
2,500
Normal-
of them.
Don't wanna
2,500
have
of them.
breakfast.
Like,
We want a bendy.
Yeah.
Like,
I need
is
a
that
performance.
is that a beer you're drinking right now?
yeah, it's a Guinness. Boy.
That's a heavy beer.
Dude, drink like 17
You
Guinness.
drink light. Guinness sits so light.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of calories.
Drink
Riley.
drink
Trying to
a
help
ton
you.
of Guinness. Riley, just do it. Do it one time for Vanport and just win something. So let us know who you guys think is going to be the favorite to win. I think really, besides Riley, I think it's anyone's game. But
Who did Josh pick? Dante.
I picked Dante.
About time someone showed some brains on this podcast.
Yeah, not you, that's for sure. But what's the next topic?
It's a good point.
Yeah, let's move on.
All right. Well, I'm really excited for that YouTube video, but let's move on. Real quick, just kind of going through playing the hits real quick. We were at Furby's powerlifting meet last weekend. Shout out to Furby. Shout out to Mel, both our members, both competing in their first powerlifting meet. Both took first place in their class. Both hit PR totals and PRs on a lot of their lifts. Well, I will say, like, it was a well-ran show. It was just slow as hell. There's nothing you can do with one platform.
It's just a powerlifting meet.
Yeah. Is a USPA meet. I was super pleased with how well the judging was, I will say.
They're very consistent.
Best judge meet I've ever went to. Not
Very
even
consistent.
close. Best judge meet. The attention to detail from the judges was immaculate. You could tell they cared. So shout out to the judges, and the volunteers were great volunteers. They were in it the whole day. Like I even know when I went up just to spot and help Furby, like they were very in it. They were like trying to motivate him. I mean, we all know Furby doesn't like when people talk to him, but they were very like engaged and like helpful spotters and loaders, which was cool. Not to be just like college kids that were like drinking. They were college kids giving up their entire Saturday to come and help at a meet. So that was cool.
Yep.
Definitely will say one last thing. It was way different than any powerlifting meet I've ever been to because it's been a few years. I've only been to like RPS, IPA, Cemeto Militia, and just like I'm used to a powerlifting meet looking like a prison yard, and that looked like a library. So I was a little caught off guard in the rules meeting when they said zero tolerance on swearing.
Yeah, USPA drug tested is a little bit different than what a lot of people are used to.
But I like it if it's drug tested. Like I will say confirmed, like I saw them drug test a crap ton of people, which I love. Like I've competed drug tested in another federation and I never got drug tested. I never saw anyone get drug tested. Like the second the awards were done, they had baggies and baggies of people drug testing. Like I liked it.
Yeah, when they say drug tested, they're serious. They do it. So it's not just a title.
So shout out to our guys and girls competing. So I signed up for Strongageddon in July officially. Need to get my nationals invite. As a state chair, I get an auto invite, but I want to just I want to prove my spot there. I want to qualify for like my fourth or fifth, whatever year straight this is. I want to actually earn an invitation. Definitely feel great with my back. About another month or so of real rehab and emphasis on that, and then I can kind of go into getting full bore into heavy stuff again. But yeah, I'm excited. It's an hour and like 45 minutes from our house. So definitely not a lot of travel. What are your guys' thoughts?
It's nice.
Curious,
It looks
I'm curious about the events.
it looks like a fun show.
Honestly, if I had to draw up events, obviously I would never pick an overhead for any of mine, but you're always going to have one of the 5 be an overhead. And it's a log press for reps, which I really like, and it's clean and press every rep. So I really like that. And it's a weight for me. I think my class is like 215. So it's a weight I'm confident I would like to hit like a big PR set there. And then the rest are pretty much like, if I had to draw up dream events, like they're pretty much it. An 18-inch deadlift max, which I've never gotten to test in a show. So I'm really excited about that on a deadlift bar too, not an axle 18-inch. Really excited. I think I can really pull something big on that if I need to. The last event is Max Atlas Stone over a 48-inch for guys. So it's a really low bar. So I'm sure there's going to be some really big numbers with that. But if I'm going to have stone, I mean, I like stones. I don't mind them at all. I just don't like hosting them. My favorite event in strongman, despite what people think, is deadlift. It is a max distance Husafel. That's my favorite event. It's a 1-minute time cap though. So it adds a little, I mean, you're really not going to hold it for much more than a minute, but 1 minute as far as you can. And then a frame hold for time. And the frame for my class is pretty heavy, like a 600-pound frame. So those are the 5 events. I really like them. There's only one other guy in my class right now, but really excited for that show.
How much is the Husafel?
My Husafel is, let me tell you, good question, because I didn't look at that. 250. Take that for a couple football fields, huh, Rye?
Damn right.
Riley's the best Husafel carrier I know, honestly. So he pushes me. I'm excited to have him push me in training.
I don't know about that.
I mean, you beat me a lot of times in Husafel. But so you 4 boys are all competing at Battle at the Bridge. Let's talk about that a little bit. Just sent out the 4th event video. Dante's doing a great job with getting those event videos put together.
Haven't missed a Friday yet.
No.
I hope you guys enjoyed your time with Nicholas, because he's going to leave us in a few months.
Yeah, Nick and Frawley are competing against each other. I will say real quick before we get into the smack talk, there's going to be a couple week hiatus on event videos because we're not going to have the Hercules hold till April 24th, but we're going to try to fill those with a couple helpful videos or emails for you guys. So the last video will be Hercules hold. Be sure to check out this week's video. There's a little thing that you can comment on the video and put your insight for have a little bit of say in the event for the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, what are you guys excited for Bridge? What are you guys feeling now?
I'm feeling pretty confident once I get off that wait list, but
Yeah,
They
Why
call
they
it
call it a
a
wait
wait
list?
you'll be fine.
You got to wait.
Okay.
it's gotta wait. But I don't know.
I
I've
really-
been practicing the events too, and I'm feeling pretty confident. So
Yeah, I really like all the events, and I love the videos that you're doing every Friday. I mean, obviously I'm in the gym, but it's refreshing and it's actually very helpful.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, if
What a
I was
nice guy.
if I was a competitor like outside of the gym, I'd be like, wow, okay, this is where we're going to be competing. So that might, on a side note, that might be a good video to run through the gym and run through outside so people can see.
Yeah, so the plan is 2 weeks out is to send the video for, okay, this literally like a walking tour. Like Dante follows me. I'm like, okay, this is the door you'll go in on Fridays. Here's the times right here. They'll pop up on the screen. Weigh in at this time, or this time. 3 weigh-in options on Friday. Then Saturday, parking option A, B, C, D. This is all the space we'll have. These are where these 2 events are going to be, these 3 events, and kind of just walk through everything for that. So little introduction on a little tour of welcome to 580. This is where the show is going to be held.
Yeah. But
Um,
as for the individual events, I mean, I feel like my confidence is going up each week with prep, which is good. But some of these events are going to be a dogfight. Like the sandbag
Yeah.
over bar and the frame deadlift are going to be a dogfight.
Yep.
You know,
Oh,
I
like,
think
didn't you promise you're going to throw up on the sandbag?
I'm probably going to throw up on a sandbag at the show.
we'll have an extra, so that'll be fine.
Well, not physically on the sandbag.
Oh,
Complete
okay.
the sandbag and then go throw up.
Okay.
You
Well,
can
we
bank on it.
but I think people are underestimating that event because to them the bag looks light. But I will say, like at the last show we ran, it was not like it was lighter than this, and we had some good competitors that really struggled with that bag.
To be fair, it was a mystery event, but
That is
people
true.
didn't know about it.
That is true. But
And it was the
still,
first
people
one.
really struggle with it.
Oh yeah, it's tough.
But I was telling a couple of you guys offline, but the people that make out from bridge the most are members of 5A that do strongman because we have 4 brand new axles that are sitting there till like after bridge, we're gonna have a ton of new strongman equipment just injected in our gym. So 4 brand new axles just sitting in our gym, 4 brand new drop pads just added. So we had 2 already, just got 2 more delivered today. 2 brand new yokes just got delivered today. Brand new Hercules hold, obviously. All 18 new sandbags. Another bridge frame. I don't know what we'll do with that, but yeah, I mean, there's gonna be just a million new items just injected into our gym's atmosphere. So it's cool. I'm excited.
We're growing.
Every week that passes by, I get more and more excited.
I get more anxious now.
I'm gonna miss my buddy Nick, but you know.
Yeah. I get excited, but I'm also anxious.
Did we
For sure.
Did we talk about it on the pod yet? I don't think so, but nationals, so Strongman Corporation Nationals, which a lot of you listening that are competing about the bridge will be qualifying for, is officially in Erie, Pennsylvania this year. So 2 hours or less from us. That'll be cool. Gonna get the 580 mansion for the week. I'm excited. But yeah, it's very rare that you're going to have a nationals that you want to compete at this close to your hometown. And it's going to be the year where to date, we're going to have definitely the most amount of people that want to compete. I mean, just off the top, potentially we could have 4 guys on this pod. If Riley wanted to, I think he could, but I don't think he's going to this year. But 4 guys on this pod, at least 2 girls at our gym, meat sauce. I'm trying to think who else. Who else am I missing? I mean, that's 7 people at the gym. I'm missing a couple people, but definitely we'll have a huge fan base. I think we're gonna have a huge thing. I was talking actually about before nationals. Anyone that's coming, do like a $15 or $20 like 580 like fan shirt for the show and like have everyone in like an electric color that stands out. And like, you know, up in the stands for like in the arena, you'll have like 50 plus people like in this like bright shirt that we know like there's our peeps.
Right.
That's sick.
Not trying to sound like I think I was just an idiot in nationals, but like it was so hard to find you guys. Like it's not like there was like a bazillion people there, but like literally down on the comp floor, like I every single time struggled to see you guys. And like I think that'd be cool to get like an electric shirt for everyone that's coming out to support us.
I think we'd do it.
Or like a flag they can wave around.
Yeah.
580 flag.
That'd be cool.
The Flinny at stand up, baby.
Oh yeah. Last thing I want to talk about before questions, we got a bunch to rattle through real quick. Definitely having a big emphasis on the YouTube. I mentioned it a little bit, but if you can just subscribe to our YouTube, like our videos, comment when you like them. It helps us out a lot. We're really trying to grow that in the year 2022, but just let us know. We dropped a video where we went and tried boxing and people really liked it. And we just spent the first half of this episode talking about funny eating challenge we're going to be doing. Let us know what other, we have a combine one we've talked about for a long time that I want to still do. Let us know what type of funny videos you want to see us do. And we'll make them happen. We'll make them happen. So let us know and subscribe, please. And we appreciate all the support. Anything else before we get into questions, boys?
Nope. Let's hit it.
All righty. Let me scroll back and get all of these real quick. Okay, so well, we talked about it last week, but this was actually meant for us. If you're on a road trip and you're at a gas station, they have unlimited energy drinks. What energy? You can only get one. What energy drink would you get?
You talking about like one brand or one flavor?
One flavor, one energy drink.
So hard. Like right now or like ever?
Yeah, depending on your mood right now. This doesn't mean it's your favorite energy drink.
It's
You know,
Bang
some-
Rainbow Unicorn.
Some people
Bang.
like Ben Harambe Kaepernick will say they'll hold you to the fire, and then they'll have the dumbest take ever with the energy
Orange
drink.
Dreamsicle.
It's
If I'm
Bang,
going right, go ahead, Nick.
Bang Rainbow Unicorn.
That's a great pick. It's a great pick. If I'm going right now, walk in the store right now, my flavor of the month is Ghost Swedish Fish.
It's so good.
So
I'm between
good.
that and one other. I'm between
It's
that and
so
one.
good.
I'm a big Swedish Fish guy. I haven't seen it at
Dude,
Sunoco.
I'm telling you,
What gas station is that at?
Get go.
Ohio gets every energy drink like months before
Yeah.
PA gets them.
We're like
It's
the last
bizarre.
people to get it.
Man, I was gonna go Swedish Fish, and I don't. But like, I know if I was on a road trip right now, in my heart of hearts, that's what I would pick.
Yeah, that's my flavor of the month.
I'm
right
going. I'm going.
Was that the one at
Good.
Clash? Was that the one that had a Clash
Yeah.
that booth? Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, that was
It's
pretty good.
so good.
That's the only time I've ever had it, but I love
Ghost
it. And
is
it was
money
like
with
kind of
energy
room
drink.
temperature, so I'm sure it would be even better cold. And I love Swedish Fish. I have a Swedish Fish freak T-shirt to prove
Yeah.
it. But
You do.
If I'm picking one, like did Riley pick? Did you pick? All right, let's hear it, man.
I mean, I have a new number one, so it's Rainbow Sherbet.
There it is.
All right.
If
I'm
I'm picking
biased.
one though, like 3 months down the road, whenever I get over it, it's the King White Gummy Bear.
I agree. Or Freedom Ice C4 has become an absolute staple with me.
Freedom Ice is
C4
really,
Freedom Ice is just nuts.
really good.
Helps me cut 100 milligrams of caffeine out of my daily.
I was
intake.
gonna say not enough caffeine.
You're a creep. I can't ask this toilet paper question because my dad will get mad at me, and it's just graphic. I don't think people want to hear it.
Next.
All right.
But I appreciate it. Another one from last week, but I want to hear you guys real quick because I was curious what you guys would say. If you personally, like not as a promoter, as a competitor, one strongman event, and it can't be like a broad, it has to be a specific event that you would eliminate forever from strongman, what would you guys pick?
Omega?
Yeah, go ahead. Just yell them
Mass
out.
wrestling. Mass wrestling. I don't want to see it
Oh
ever.
God,
I
I
hate
didn't even
it.
consider that stuff.
Mass wrestling. Get
Yeah,
out.
me too. Second, easy.
I
Second.
don't think it's strong. Man.
I go Denny Stones.
That's
Like-
a good one. I don't like him.
Fake Denny Stones. I think real Denny Stones would be fun, but fake Denny Stones,
There's only one real Denny Stone, so gotta go there. I
None, of
agree.
this, none of this replica BS.
Yeah. Riley, Nick.
I don't have enough experience to say, really.
Respect.
That's a good answer.
That is a good answer
I agree.
Is this to watch or to do? I forget what you said.
to do.
Any overhead press that's clean and press every rep.
You have to pick an
Get it out.
implement. You
Get
have
it
to
out.
pick an implement.
All right, I'll say Axel then.
All right.
Get it out.
Surprised you didn't say Stones.
I
doesn't
don't do
do
them,
them
so how would I
anyway.
know?
He just wouldn't sign up for the show.
What's your guys' favorite food to meal prep?
Monster Mash. Easy and tastes good.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good one. I mean, just beef or bison, rice, got the bone broth on there,
hmm
carrots if you want, some spinach. It's
I
tasty.
just put venison on rice.
Yeah.
Most of them. I don't even put broth in it.
That was Kate Gutwald that asked. We see her definition of meal prep is like pretty and nice, and ours is
Yeah,
just
she
like
makes it look good.
I've been eating beef and rice and beef and broccoli for way too long.
When I did
Yeah.
it back in the day, it was just like chicken, broccoli, and rice. So I'm not the person to ask.
If
We
it's
had-
microwave, that's a luxury.
We had 3 people last week ask what our go-to song would be if we had a PR this weekend.
Ooh,
Mine would be Rocking a Cardigan in Atlanta by Little Shorty Scott. That's my new favorite PR song.
Is that the one you're listening to today?
Yep.
Ugh.
So that's
I
mine.
showed that to Josh and he talked shit on it. Now he likes it.
Whoa.
I sent it to him the first time. I sent it to him out of nowhere and he just said, "That's horrible."
But then it caught on.
Yeah, it's catchy.
Nick, you got a song if you're going for a PR right now?
Yeah. Riley put me onto it. It's Sold Out by Hardy.
There's 2 for 2 for me.
Sheesh.
Whenever I would go for a heavy squat, so like that was really the only time I'd actually put a song on that was like a PR song. I always played Never Scared by Bone Crusher. That was my
You
go-to.
did get really hyped when that came on. The other
Dude, that
day.
song, oh my god, dude.
I don't know.
I don't know what it is. That song.
You're gonna bash your head off the squat rack.
Yeah, well,
Dante, let's hear something.
White Rabbit by Egypt Central.
Sure.
huh?
Sure, it's a terrible song.
It gets you hyped, dude, especially when the last part of the song comes on.
Send that to me.
Okay.
I like this question. This is a funny, unique question. Next
You didn't
flavor.
let me answer.
Oh, go ahead, Ray. I thought you had to hit a PR to have an opinion.
here
on
We
it.
had a
Oh my
225 press last
God.
week. Get off my man.
Go ahead, Ray.
Get
That would
off.
almost qualify you for the lightweight Arnold's women's.
You don't need it.
Go ahead. What's your-
Right now I'd probably be Home by Mike Dimes, but nobody knows that. But yeah, that'd be it. Home by
Okay.
Mike Dimes. Good song.
Next flavor of pre-workout, wrong answer only. So what would be your, like, if I announced I was having a flavor, and like you can't just say like diarrhea, like, yeah, no crap, but like an actual flavor, like if it's like a reasonable real energy drink flavor, pre-workout flavor, what would be like your least? Mine's birthday cake.
Pistachio.
Ugh.
Oh,
Ugh.
I just
Could you imagine?
I would
Ugh.
rather have pistachio than birthday cake though.
Yes. No,
Like,
no. God,
I
no.
hate
I'd rather
birthday.
have
I just
cake.
genuinely like don't like cake. Unless it's ice cream cake, then I love it.
Josh
and
acts like he was
Eclair
never
cake-
250 pounds.
Eclair cake, but it's a pie.
I'm
I'd say
tired.
like mocha, like the coffee kind
Oh,
of
I
stuff.
do hate that.
oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mocha
That's
is
another
just
good one.
chocolate.
No, but like the coffee kind.
Yeah, but it's got like that coffee kick. I'm with you, Dante. Those energy drinks that like the Monster coffees, like when I see someone drinking that, like I really do get mad. Like
Like
irrationally.
I'll like
mad.
it for a second, and the aftertaste hits, and it's kind of just like, ugh.
The one day Dante and Julia brought in a Monster
Bang. It was a
protein
bang.
or a Bang protein coffee energy drink, and they're like, it tastes bad. I'm like, yeah, like
of course it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nick,
I
Did
I
you
kind of
pick one?
think like grapefruit. Just I don't like grapefruit.
See, I'm
I can't.
like,
I think I can go with grapefruit.
Yeah, I
I don't
could
know. It's hit or miss. I feel like
I can't imagine having a great
Dante-
pre-workout though.
Dante,
No.
what was the one flavor you like that has actually ended up being a real thing?
It was orange
Orange
tangerine.
mandarin.
yeah,
Orange
orange tangerine,
Yeah,
orange tangerine.
Orange.
Orange,
Yeah,
orange.
orange,
He
orange.
said it's orange.
He was right though.
I'm
What
always
was
right.
that? Right, we got to get Riley's first too.
I keep forgetting about him. That
He
irrelevant.
just doesn't
little
care what
shit.
Riley.
I'm
said.
good. I'm good. I don't want to.
No, come on.
What's yours, Rye?
Anything with coconut in it, I don't like.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
fair.
Wasn't
Yeah,
there
coconut's
one on
gross.
the list before we go to the next thing? Wasn't there one on the list that was like a peanut butter and jelly?
Mm-hmm. There's
Or
a
like
couple.
Oh.
peanut butter.
Let me see if I can go through my list really quick.
Could you imagine having a peanut butter pre-workout? Like a protein,
No.
sure, maybe, but like a pre-workout? Oh,
There's I have like a supplier email with like a list of like all the flavors I have at my disposal, and some of them are genuinely egregious. a lot of 69 jokes, with this being the 69th episode. So thank you guys for that.
Yep.
Nice.
it doesn't go into
Nice. Somehow we got 69 and 420 in the same episode.
Yeah, respect.
Thank you.
I
Nick.
hope
Respectfully.
that we can get this YouTube video out on 420. Hold on. I'm trying to find if there's any other flavors we missed, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to this. Oh,
Jelly
wait,
donut.
I think I got it. Riley, wasn't it? What did your mom like on her burger from
Peanut butter.
Cheeseburger? Just a burger with just peanut butter?
No, she got other stuff. I think it was like peanut butter and mayo. It was really weird.
Oh,
Oh,
That made, like, with all due respect, that makes me.
Oh,
Really
that's an eating challenge I've done before. We got on the wall for that.
Yeah, I dominated that one a couple. I
Pound-
just
the
kept I
pounder.
just kept going back and doing it. All right, I got my
Pounder,
list
baby.
up. Let me just throw out a couple that would be gross to me. Banana pre-workout would be absolutely gross to me. Bubble gum would be absolutely make me want to vomit. Cappuccino would make me want to vomit. I'm just throwing out a couple. Licorice make me want to die.
Oh,
Black licorice, that'd be bad.
Oh, glazed donut, not for a pre-workout, makes me want to kill
I
myself.
had that for protein.
Um, honestly though, you know what I was thinking about too? We hit the absolute jackpot with our first pre-workout. Like watermelon is just, it will always be my baby, like sour watermelon. When people tell me I should listen to a customer and not get irrationally mad. But when someone tells me, and I know they haven't actually tried the watermelon and they're like, I don't like watermelon stuff, it makes me upset because I know they would like it. Like if you like sour candy, you would like our watermelon flavor.
Watermelon's just the best artificial flavor of pretty much anything. So it makes sense.
Unbiased.
Unbiased.
yeah.
Unbiased.
Vanilla peanut butter.
Yeah. Oh my
Again, people are just
Ooh.
did people think you were asking about protein or
Ugh.
because that's
Anyway.
it just sounded like you listed a bunch of protein flavors.
Must be just a
Yeah.
universal flavor
I think
list or something.
we did our Mount Rushmore of Adam Sandler movies before, but
Yeah.
this one asks one Adam Sandler movie for the rest of your life. What's your favorite Adam Sandler movie?
I'm done talking about Adam Sandler. I'm out.
Okay,
Billy
We-
Mays.
Wow.
that was
that's-
like months ago, wasn't
that's
it?
where Dante
Yeah.
draws
Yeah.
his. That's where Dante draws his line. He doesn't want to
What
talk
did he?
about.
I don't even remember what his movies were.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
Billy
you
Madison.
can-
I mean-
you can imagine.
Yeah, I'm Happy Gilmore Masters
Oh.
right now. It's got me feeling it.
Yeah, dude. I
That's
have
so
to
hard.
go.
Waterboy's so good.
I know. I have to go Happy Gilmore. I have to. I just love that movie so much. And it probably is recency bias with the Masters on right now. You're right.
For me, it definitely is.
But like there's just he really is like I'm not a big like actor movie guy, but like Adam Sandler truly is like the greatest actor in my opinion. Like it's
I think
not
I got shit for this last time too, but I think I would go Big Daddy.
That's a good one.
That's
I
a
went
good
my
one.
own
It was
ass.
always
like
like
that's what I'm saying. There's a million.
that's the one that I could just watch.
The Longest
no
Yard,
matter what. Yeah.
there's a million like a lot of people could say like you could say 50 First Dates. Dorks will say like Uncut Gems that try to be cool and like new.
Cut you out.
Fif-
What's up? The one with
Mr.
all his
Deeds.
friends in it.
Grown
Is
Ups.
it Grown- yeah,
Grown
Grown Ups.
Ups.
Yeah.
Grown Ups, good.
Oh man, there's just a million. Like there's like Click. I mean,
Yeah,
I
Click.
don't know. There's just a
Hey, Crazy Nights.
bazillion. Isn't it Chuck and Larry? Isn't that the name of
Yeah.
it?
Yeah,
I'll pronounce
I
you
now
Chuck and
pronounce you Chuck and Larry. Yeah.
Man,
Good
this
one.
is just it's if you look at his movie list, it's absolutely astonishing.
Hits.
Play the hits, baby. So this person said, I've seen a lot of combined events lately. So, for example, what they mean is like a carry event into a press event. What are your guys' thoughts on that style of event for strongman?
I get
I
the
like
it.
conditioning aspect of it, like making it harder. But like if I want to see someone press, I feel like I just want to see them press.
I
I feel like it's
agree.
better for the elite level people. I don't know. I feel like at a local show, I don't want to do that. I don't know. That's my opinion.
Yeah, the Rogue invite had the 1,000-pound yoke into the 365 log. You had to hit
Yeah.
3 reps, and like, I don't know. I felt like it was cool for them, but like, I don't really know that would be feasible for a local show.
Yeah, I don't know if it would translate.
It's
Mhm.
interesting. I see more local shows doing stuff too, but
Sure.
like it's interesting and like I think it mixes it up. It adds a variety, but like I like medleys that are like a carry medley, like
Yeah.
carry a bunch of different implements and like make them suffer in that aspect. But it is I don't hate them, but I'm not a
Yeah.
huge fan.
You got to mix it up somehow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. This is a good question. This is the last one I'm going to end on. But are the ingredients and horsepower increasing in price with everything that's going on in the world? Yes. Everything. We were supposed to get a shipment a while ago of horsepower, and it's been delayed. It's shipment delivery date is supposed to be Tuesday of a crap ton of horsepower. But so finally, and we still have some for sale. So props to me. I timed it perfectly, but the the supply chain with pricing, shipping, I'm sure like we talked about what we do in our actual real jobs. Like I'm sure you guys are seeing in your actual jobs too. It's crazy right now. The delays.
A lot of back order products.
Yeah, I mean, it's
yeah.
nuts. The world's nuts right now. So yes, it is 100%. But appreciate all the support. Mixberry will be here soon. We're basically officially restocked on watermelon. So bye. Anything else, boys? Nick, congrats on your debut on episode
Thanks
69.
Thanks for having me, boys. It was a pleasure.
We're gonna so wait. Just to recap real quick. We're gonna have our eating challenge in almost a week from today.
Yep.
When listeners are going, it's less than a week away. Are we going to film next week, like post? Like, what if we do an episode at like 10 o'clock, like 10:15 next week? I understand
Riley's
people.
gonna be hammered.
What?
Riley's gonna be hammered.
He's drinking
So?
right now. People love that.
Lit.
Could have a
That's
UFC fight night, Josh.
That's with this week, but there's not a UFC fight card next week.
Oh.
But yeah, I mean, it's something to think about. I would like to like film next week's episode, like, but then again, I don't want to give out the results. Never mind, we can't because I don't want to give out the results.
Yeah, that's true.
YouTube video. So never mind. We'll see you guys next week for just another episode. Comment on the YouTube video, anything we missed, and what you guys want us to see add to make the challenging more fun, interesting, anything like that. So thank you guys so much. We'll see you for episode 70.
Peace.
Love you guys.
See you.